बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। लेक्चर नंबर 7 पार्ट नंबर 2 आप लेक्चर नंबर 7 यूनिट इज़ 2। द टाइटल ऑफ द यूनिट इज़ matrices and determinants. Topic is determinant. Now in this video lecture we will discuss the methods for finding the determinant of square matrices having different orders. We will discuss that how we can find out the determinant of a square matrix having order 1, how we can find out the determinant of a square matrix having order 2, how we can find out the determinant of a square matrix having order 3, and order greater than or equal to 3 and order greater than 3. So these are the contents of this video lecture. In this video lecture we will discuss the methods for finding the determinant of square matrix. Methods for finding the determinant of square matrices. So this is the target of this video lecture. In previous video lecture we discussed the basic idea of determinant. The determinant is actually a type of function in which each square matrix is associated with a unique number. Number may be real or complex, but in this chapter we are considering matrices with real entries, so you will get a determinant as a real number. So that was discussed in the previous video lecture. Now in this video lecture this is our target. Okay, now first number, determinant of a matrix of order 1. If the order of a matrix is 1, mean 1 by 1 a square matrix, then how you can find out the determinant of that matrix? So let's say A is a matrix and its order is 1 by 1. So there is a unique element in a square bracket. So how you can find out the determinant of this matrix? You know, determinant is denoted by by the bar signs. You may also denote the absolute by this, the determinant by this or by this. The choice is yours, but we will use these two notations for the determinant of a square matrix. In case when the order is 1, mean 1 by 1 there are 1 row and 1 column, so the determinant of that matrix will be equal to the number which is present in the square brackets. So this is A, so that will be equal to A. For example, if a square matrix of order 1 containing 4 in the square brackets, so the determinant of this square matrix having order 1 will be equal to 4. So this is the way to find out the determinant of a square matrix having order 1. Number 2, determinant of a matrix of order 2. If a square matrix having order 2, for example a matrix A in journal form A11, A12, A21, A22, this is a square matrix A having order 2 by 2. So how you can find out the determinant? The determinant of this matrix is denoted by A determinant, and you can also denote by determinant of A or delta, but we will use this or this. So these square brackets are notation for a matrix. So when you are finding the determinant of matrix A, so these squares brackets will be converted to the bars. So this is A11, A12, A21, A22. So in this square bracket, in this square matrix, this is the diagonal elements. So you will multiply the diagonal elements and non-diagonal elements, and there will be a difference between them. So A11, the diagonal principal diagonal elements minus times the non-principal diagonal element. So this is the definition for the square matrix having order 2. If I consider an example, so that example, let's say I am considering a square matrix of order 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say order 2. So its determinant is denoted by this, and that will be equal to 1, 2, the brackets will be changed into bars, and that will be diagonal elements. So the principal diagonal elements are 1 and 4. So 1 will be multiplied with 4, there will be minus. You see that minus in the definition, and then the non-principal diagonal elements. So non-principal diagonal elements are 2 and 3. So you will multiply 2 with 3 or 3 with 2, because you know that the numbers are commutative with respect to multiplications. So this is 4 minus 6, so you will get minus 2. So you see that the determinant of a matrix is associated with a single number. You find out the determinant of this matrix, and this is associated with a unique number. Single number means unique number. So if you find out 10 times the determinant of this matrix, you will always get 4. If you find out 1000 times the determinant of this matrix, you will always get minus 2. So that's how we can say that square matrices are associated with a unique numbers. So these are the determinant of the square matrices of order 1 and order 2. These are also discussed in the previous classes, but the main topic is to find out the determinant of order 3 and higher orders, mean order greater than 3. So first of all, we will discuss the determinant of a matrix of order 3. This is the main topic of this video lecture, that how you can find out the determinant of a matrix of order 3, and inshallah when we discuss that, then we will generalize that to order n. So consider a matrix, considering a square matrix of order 3 in general form A11, A12, A13, A21, A22. I already explained that the subscript shows the position of the element in the matrix. For example, if I choose A23, so A23 is the element which lies in the second row and third column. In the subscript, the first element for the row and the second is for the column representation. So this is a general matrix of order 3 by 3. The target is to find out the determinant of this matrix. So how we can find out the determinant of this matrix? For the determinant of order for the determinant of a square matrix having order 3 or greater order, we need to discuss two concepts for that. For this, we need the following two concepts. We need the minor of an element and cofactor of an element of the matrix. Element must be of the matrix. So to find out the determinant of order 3 or greater order matrices, you need these two concepts. Minor of an element. Remember that each element of a square matrix has some minor and that element has some cofactor. So minor is a number as well as cofactor is also a number which is associated with each and every element of a matrix. So what is the definition, the formal definition of a minor? If you are finding the minor of, let's say, this element, each element has its own minor and each element has its own cofactor. So if you are finding the minor of a11, so minor of a11 is denoted by minor of small a11. This is the element of the matrix. This is denoted by capital M11. This capital M11 is the notation for the minor of a11. Small a11 mean this capital M11 is the notation for the minor of the element of a matrix which lies in first row and first column. Because this matrix lies in first row and first column, this 1 in the subscript tells us that this matrix lies in first row and first column. So this capital M11 is the notation of a minor of an element of matrix which lies in first row and first column, and that will be equal to, you will remove the first row and first column. You will remove the first row and first column of that matrix and write the remaining portion of that matrix in the determinant form. So the remaining portion, when you remove the first row and first column, so the remaining portion is A22, A23, A32, A33. And now you see that this is a square matrix of order 2, so it can easily be find out. You can find the determinant of this by multiplying the principal diagonal elements, put sign minus in between and multiply the non-diagonal elements. So minor of this will be equal to A22 multiplied by A33 minus A23 multiplied by A32. So you see that from this you get a single number. So remember, minor of every element of a matrix is a single number. So this is the definition of a minor. If you need to find out M13, so M13 is the notation for the minor of small a13, mean M13 is the notation for the minor of an element of matrix which lies in first row and third column, and that will be equal to, you will cancel out the first row and third column because this is 1 3, so 1 for row and 3 for column. So first row and third column will be cancelled out and the rest of the matrix will be written in the determinant form. So this is A21, A22, A31, A32. So this is a square matrix. So you can multiply the diagonal elements minus non-diagonal. So you will get out, you will find out, you will get a number, and that number will be the minor of that small a13. So in general, how I can define minor? So let's say minor of Aij. Aij may be any element. If I is equal to 1 and j equal to 2, so it will be a1 2. This will be the element which lies in first row and second column. If I consider I equal to 3 and j equal to 2, so this must be a3 2. So this is the element of the third row and second column. So this is the general definition of minor. Minor of Aij. Aij is the element of a matrix. So that will be equal to, you will cancel out the that will be denoted by capital Mij. And how you can calculate that? You will cancel out the ith row and jth column, and the rest of the matrix you will take the determinant. For example, let's I suppose that I equal to 2 and j equal to 3. So this will be converted minor of A23, which is denoted by capital M23, and you will cancel out in this matrix the second row. You will cancel out the second row because this is M23, and the third column, second row and third column will be cancelled, and the rest of the matrix will be written in the determinant form. You see it here. You see it here, and you can easily find out the determinant because this is a square matrix. So from this you will get a number. So that number will be actually represent the minor of A23. A23. This is A23. So that will be the minor of that number. So this is the procedure to find out the minor of an element. That minor is necessary for finding out the determinants of high order matrices, order greater than or equal to 3. Now the next is the cofactor. What is the cofactor and how we can find out the cofactor of an element? Each element of a square matrix has its own cofactor, remember, and cofactor is also a number like a minor. The cofactor of A11, cofactor of element A11, the element which lies in first row and first column, is denoted by capital A11. This capital A11 is the representation for the cofactor of an element of a matrix which lies in first row and first column, and that will be equal to minus 1 power 1 plus 1. Minus 1 power, you see that 1 plus 1 is actually the addition of the subscript of the element. So this will be equal to and M11. So this will be equal to M11 because minus 1 power 2, so the power is even, so from here you will get plus 1. So remember, when the subscript, when the addition of a subscript is even, so in that case the cofactor will be equal to minor. And when, let's say I am finding the cofactor of A12, so this is denoted by capital A12, and that according to the formal definition this will be equal to minus 1 power 1 plus 2 M12. So now you see that cofactor of A12 will be equal to capital A12, this is the notation, and that is equal to minus 1 because minus 1 power 3 is odd, so from here you will get minus 1. Minus 1 power 3 means you are multiplying minus 1 3 times. So when you multiply minus 1 3 times, so you will get minus 1 M12. So you will get minus M12. So when the addition of the subscript is odd, so in that case the cofactor will be equal to minus times minor of that element. And when the subscript, from the subscript, remember, we means that the number of row and the number of column in which that matrix lies. For example, if I consider a matrix in a particular matrix, let's say A is equal to 1 2 3 5 6 7 10 11 minus 1. So this is a square matrix, and I am finding, let's say, the cofactor of this element. So this is the element which lies in the second row and second column. So the representation, the notation for the cofactor of this matrix will be A22 because this lies in second row and second column, and that will be equal to M22 because you see that this lies in second row and second column. So 2 plus 2 4. So if you do by formal definition, so this is the formal definition, but when the subscript addition is even, so this is converted into plus 1. So in that case minor will be, cofactor will be equal to minor. Cofactor will be equal to minor. So remember these points. So this is the cofactor and minor. So remember, the cofactor of A11, which is denoted by capital A11, that will be equal to minor A11 because 1 plus 1 gives you 2, 2 is even, so minus 1 power 2 you will get plus 2. Minus 1 power 2 mean multiply minus 1 2 times. So cofactor of A12 denoted by capital A12, and that will be equal to minus times M12 because minus 1 power 1 plus 2 minus 1 power 3 equal to minus 1. Cofactor of A13 will be denoted by A13 and that will be equal to plus A13. This plus M13. Cofactor of A21 will be denoted by A21 and that will be equal to minus times A21 and so on. So these are the definition of cofactor and minor. So when you are finding the determinant of a square matrix having order 3, so we will use the cofactor methods and we will use the cofactor and minus. So I'm taking a question from exercise 2.2, which is question number 1. Question number 1 of exercise 2.2 is, you see it from here, the matrix A is given a square matrix of order 3 by 3 and you need to find out the cofactor A11, cofactor A21, cofactor A23, cofactor A31, cofactor A32, cofactor A33, and you need to find out the determinant also. But we didn't discuss that how we can find out the determinant, so leave it for the next video. But I am just finding out the cofactors that we know. So a matrix A is 1 3 1 minus 1 2 0 2 0 minus 2. So find out the cofactor A11. This is actually the notation for the cofactor of A11, which is actually equal to cofactor of A11. So this is your A11, this is 1. So what is the cofactor of 1? So cofactor of 1 is denoted by capital A11 and that will be equal to small m11, because you can also write in formal definition that capital A11 will be equal to minus 1 times 1 plus 1 m11, but this minus 1 power 1 plus 1 minus 1 power 2 is equal to plus 1. So that's why in case when the subscript addition is even, so in that case we will consider that cofactor will be equal to minor. And this is also an important point for eta, that when cofactor is equal to minor and when cofactor is equal to minus times minor. So remember this point. So for finding this A11 we need to find out M11. So the definition of M11 is, you need to cancel out the first row and first column and the rest of the matrix is written in the determinant form. And this is a square matrix, so 2 multiplied by minus 2 minus 0 multiplied by 0, so minus 4 minus 0, so minus 4. So minus 4 is the cofactor of this element, as well as minus 4 is the minor of this one. So similarly you can find out the rest of the cofactors of exercise of the question number 1 of exercise 2.2. Thank you. In next video lecture inshallah we will define the determinant of order 3 matrices in greater order using the cofactor and minors.